Hi. Oh. Right. Just sorting out some bits and pieces. Right, here we go. Okay. So hi, it's me again. Doing something a bit different today, going back into playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley. They've got a star path going on just now, so I'm gonna be pottering away on that and just plethering crap, basically. So, actually, what I will need to do. Bear with a sec. I'm just turning it down the volume, and I'm also turning on this game's streaming friendly mode. Right, that should be it. So here is the star path. We have the Godly Glamour, which is in celebration of the fact that Hercules is now available, or will be at some point. So I've already done a few bits and pieces already. I just wanted to kind of keep going with that because I just wanted to have a chill day. The brain gremlins are back, so I just wanted to do something kind of cute and chill and stuff. So the duties we have so far: chat with Mickey Mouse, spend 10 minutes with Donald Duck, spend 30 minutes with Scrooge McDuck, cook 3 nearly perfect desserts, catch some tentacled seafood, and mine for oval gems. Now we also have the routine duties. Again, most of these I've already done. I can't do these ones, the photo of a true hero's house and the Night Thorns with Hercules, because I don't have Hercules. I still need to harvest 5 onions, which I should be able to do. And then the next set of routine duties unlocks in 2 days. As for the rewards, I'm kind of just working my way through them. I've got all of them on the first page. I'm currently working my way through the second. So we have these 3, so that's... I hate when I have to do maths. So that's what, a couple of 100 points to get those. I've got all of them on the 3rd page, and then which means I've also unlocked the 4th, which is a lot of structural stuff. So we've got Gates of Olympus, we have pillars, we've obviously got moonstones. We have the ancient stadium wall and the entry, and then on last page we have the Titan of Light top and skirt, the Apollo costume armor, Apollo's sandals, more moonstones, Apollo's hair, which is the one I really want to get because that is a really nice haircut, Apollo's crested helmet, and then we have a little baby Pegasus. Look at how cute this Pegasus is. Look at how cute the little baby is. Then a Laurel of Olympus, a slightly different toga motif, an Olympian tree, some more moonstones. We get another glider, a golden planet, and a lightning bolt accessory. I have to admit, that lightning bolt accessory looks pretty snazzy. We also have the vault rewards. So I now have that. So the next reward to unlock will be this lantern, which I kind of like. So yeah, I'm just tracking all the duties because you can do that now. It's a great little feature that they've added in. So
I'm having a pretty good day.
right, actually, let me just grab Scrooge.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
I have to hang out with Scrooge anyway. Right, let's go into the shop, see what we've got in here. So one of the first things I do whenever I start a session on this is I go straight into the shop and see what's there. Right, what is this? Buy a large t-shirt. You know what, right now I've got a fair few t-shirts, so that's okay. Oh, I have that already. That's a surprise. Oh, I didn't.
Wonder where I can find some chocolate.
I don't have that. Nice little set of doors. I think, and then. Look at this cute little baby. Oh my god, it's so cute. I don't care that it's $6,000, it's cute.
This place is starting to look amazing.
Right. First task, onions. Ah. And then that will be the routine task done. Haha! Right. So yeah, I think the only ones of those I've got left are, yeah, the stuff to do with Hercules, which I can't do because I don't have Hercules. Right, so back to the duties. Ah, there it is. Okay. Well, right, cook a nearly perfect dessert. I can do that.
Don't you just love summer?
Actually, where is Mickey? Mickey's at home. Perfect. I can use his kitchen while I'm there. Now, nearly perfect. I'm taking that means 4
I wish all
star.
my friends could see this place.
Right, so what does Mickey think of the village? Let's see. Village looks amazing. You're doing a great job. Wow, I couldn't have done it by myself.
Whoopee!
That means a lot coming from me.
Wow, I wish all my friends could see this place.
Right. So what we want is a dessert. Now, nearly perfect. I think that means 4 stars. You know what? Let's go with a personal favorite of mine. Let's go with some cheesecake. We'll do 2 of those. What else can we do? Oh, mint chocolate. Yes, please. You know what? Let's go with the fruit store, babe. Why not? Aha, done. Right, tentacled seafood. I'm guessing that means probably the squid. So yeah, Gladen Forgotten Lands. Right. Oh, I should have checked the gems as well. Which ones are oval? Okay, so we've got aquamarine, citrine, garnet, and peridot. Oh, and tourmaline as well. So we've got a good selection. And then blue flowers. It shouldn't be too difficult finding blue flowers, but whether or not there's going to be that many of them. Whenever I hear Cheshire Cat, I keep thinking Winnie the Pooh. It's like, I had to remind myself, no, it's not Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh is coming to the game, but right now it's the Cheshire Cat. It's not Winnie the Pooh. Right. Hey, Cookie. Yes! I've slightly redesigned the PNG. I spent my afternoon messing about in Canva. And I think it's turned out okay. Yeah, it looks a little bit more like me, I think. The main thing was getting the eye color changed. That was the main thing. For some reason my brain went initially, it's like, oh, why not just make it with different eyes? And it's like... So, the eye color was originally... let me just double check on here. So yeah, the eye color... For some reason I thought it'd be a good idea to sort of match it to the hair color, so it's kind of like a... It was almost like a sort of reddish browny color. Which I thought would be nice. But then I sort of looked at it more and it was like, no, that's not me. I have very blue eyes. But like a pale blue. But yeah, I don't know why. It's something I do with every character. Whenever I'm in like character creation, I always sort of think, oh, you know what? You know, why not give them like a different eye color or something like that? Or and then I immediately after a while, I always end up turning it back to blue. We have a squid. Okay, yeah, we can squid. And I seem to do it all the time. I always end up going for some shade of blue. Because without it, I think it doesn't feel like it's my character. I suppose because it's not something I can really change. You know, I mean, obviously contact lenses exist, and I can change my eye colour using those, but I can't be bothered fucking about contact lenses. I cannot be bothered one little bit faffing about. See, I don't think it necessarily is. But I suppose it's kind of how you take it, I guess. I mean, I try and sort of... I kind of often sort of joke it off. It's a case of... My eyes don't work, but at least they're a pretty colour. Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, I've got red hair, so... Well, dyed red anyway. And the complexion of a ghost, so... Is there anything I can put in here just now? Yeah, see, I'm a redhead by choice. I'm not naturally one. But yeah, redhead by choice. Yeah. And even then I have the brightness turned down for the sake of my eyes. But no, I've been dyeing my hair red for a very long time. It's been a few different colours, but I seem to go back to red. Yeah. I'm looking that my phone has sort of adaptive brightness. So it kind of measures light levels around me and then goes from there. So it's not... I'm not having to constantly adjust it all the time.
Over here!
Which is very handy. But then again, I'm also that person who, if I can have a website or an app in dark mode, it's going on dark mode. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. There's been a few times where it's like someone's got to show me something on their phone and they don't have dark mode on. It's like, my eyes, I'm burning. Yeah, pretty much. I have my own little Ark of the Covenant moment. Either that or like my eyes are melting like I'm the witch in the Wizard of Oz.
Could use a few more sleds around here.
So what the character does, you just can't tell from the way the hairstyle is, but I decided to make a mix. So it's brown, because I'm naturally brunette, with red at the ends. Which I'm actually tempted to do with my real hair. If I could find a way to do it easily with my own hair. But oh no, I'd keep the PNG. He's getting what? Has he really? hang on. I need to. Oh, once his contract expires. Okay, sorry, I'm on Twitter. I'm just reading it now. You think Joe Hendry will take the spot? I don't know. Because he's been with the company for a long time. Yeah, because I know there was... the hometown boy. Aye, I get that. Right, let me just replant these onions.
How's it going? Wow! This place is the cat.
Because I know there was the whole thing with, there was apparently some issues with, like, his work visa and stuff, and that's why I wasn't on telly for a while. Because that always seems to come up a lot with wrestlers, is, work visas. Okay, I need to update my Nightbot because it's just come up that it's September. I need to update. Note to self, update Nightbot. I'll probably forget. Actually, no, you know what? Let me log into Nightbot. I genuinely thought I'd switch that off. Edit. Right. Goodbye. There we go. There we go. Alright, that should be... No. No, it was a chatbot timer. It wasn't a command. I actually thought I'd switched it off. Well, it's dealt with now, so... Right. Now, there should be... Yay, the 8-ball works. I just thought it'd be funny to have like a little magic 8-ball thing. No. There's usually a not too bad amount of blue flowers up here. Or there should be anyway.
Kinda relieved there are so many nice people here.
I've set up 2 8-balls, haven't I? I'm a Dave. I set up one, forgot about it, and set up another. Ugh. I'm not doing very well at this whole professional streamer thing. I'm really not doing well. Okay, there's not many flowers up here at all, let alone blue ones. Yeah, you got. Sorry. I would say better luck next time, but that doesn't really work with roulette, does it? Unless it's Revel Roulette. Which actually, true story, I'm not allowed to play Revel Roulette. Ah, can't do short roulette. Ah, see, no. See, I can't do short roulette because I don't drink. At least not alcohol, anyway. I mean, if it's non-alcoholic, I'll try it. But yeah, with the Revel Roulette with chocolates, I'm not allowed to play. Yeah, I've already got problems seeing. I don't need to add alcohol to that. But yes, Revel Roulette with the chocolate, I'm not allowed to play because I like all the flavours. So I automatically win. No matter what. That's not bad. Yeah, figure can't really wear sandals if it's chucking it down. Might not be the best choice. see if I can't get this last oval gem. There might also be some blue flowers down here. Ah, there we go. Water the garden might be a bit difficult on the fact it's pacing it down, so nature's kind of doing it for me. Yeah, it's raining. Nature's watering my garden for me. The closest I've ever got to doing Animal Crossing is they had a mobile game ages ago. It was free, but now it's you got to pay to play it now. That was the closest I've got because I don't have a Switch, so that was the closest I got. Oh, crap. Inventory's full. Right. I should have a storage container over here. See, anytime I've used any kind of emulator, it's been to play, older games. You know, like the ones I played as a kid. Or some of them that I played as a kid, because there's some games I played as a kid, I don't want to play them again as an adult. It's like, I've tried playing them as a kid, as a teenager, as an adult, and I'm like, no. And yes, I'm talking about Battletoads. There is one particular part in that game that will piss me off until the end of my existence. And actually until the end of existence itself. See, I have neither Switch nor Steam Deck. Well, the funny thing is, I have a Stream Deck, and for the longest time, I kept calling that Steam Deck. I kept saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get my Steam Deck ordered," and it's like, no, it's Stream Deck, you moron. It's like different things. Yeah, and then I'll try and play one game with the controls from another. I've done that quite a few times. And I still do think, I've said this before, I stand by it. But You know how a lot of platforms will actually check, will actually sort of tell you when you've last played a game? What I would love to see is if you haven't played a game in more than, say, 6 months, when you load up the game again, it gives you the option of, would you like a quick little run through to remind you what the controls are? Just as like an optional thing. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. Not necessarily in Steam, but it's because I've still got like old PS1, PS2 games, and it's like I know people younger than that. I know people younger than the games in my catalogue. I am old. I'm trying to think what the oldest game I have is. That's not on a disc. Like the oldest game I've got a digital copy for. I'm trying to now run through my head trying to think. Because for some reason Theme Hospital popped into my head, but I think I've got games older than that. I definitely have Theme Hospital, but I'm also pretty sure I've got games that are older than that. Oh, Theme Hospital is a classic though. It's iconic. So good. But yeah, I think the problem is the likes of my even going back like the GOG stuff, my library's that massive. Oh god, I don't know how long I've had my Steam account for. Cause also it's like I'm pretty sure somewhere, although I think that's a disc copy. I think that's actually, yeah, I think that might actually be a disc copy. The original Sims and like all the expansion packs. But I think those are the CD-ROMs that I've got. Or do I even still have those? I dare not count how many games I have across my libraries, because I've got, yeah, because I've got GOG, Epic, God, what have I got? I've got Steam, Epic, GOG, Amazon, EA, because some of their games are separate. I've got Ubisoft Connect, because some of theirs are separate as well. So, yeah, probably adding all of those in together, I dread to think how many I've got. Pet Dave's unfollow Seamus. Yeah, because EA was how I got, I think that's where my copy of Theme Hospital is. It's in my EA library. Right.
Thank you kindly.
Right, now I have to go and grab... Yeah, I've got physical copies of 2 and 3. And I've got Anniversary Edition digitally. Oh, blue. But yeah, I have no idea how many... Because also, I know I've got the same game across multiple platforms. Yes, I did see that. Scarlet, the little girl. Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. That'll be heartbreaking for everyone in the family. Also, hi, Escal. Hope you're doing well. I need to eat something. But yeah, I saw that the little girl had... she'd sadly passed. If I had money, I would be putting it on Mexico to beat England, purely because I want to see England get absolutely hammered! Because, and Cookie will be able to back me up on this. If England lose, they are going to come up with every excuse in the goddamn book and even maybe write a couple of new ones. BBC and play defence. See, that's in what channel's got it? Is it BBC or ITV that's got it? Because I know they've been alternating between sort of who has what match. But also, BBC's obviously got Wimbledon, which I'm much more interested in. It's like, given the choice between watching the World Cup or watching Wimbledon, I'm like, give me Wimbledon.
This place is the cat.
Yeah, the BBC are biased. Except BBC Scotland. They're just like, lol. We're about to lose my brother, Scottish. He wants me. Yeah! It's just the whole thing is like... And I know this just comes across as me griping because I'm Scottish and we're already out and blah 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 and all that pish. But...
You know, I gotta say,
when it comes to the England men's team, whenever they do well, or even do like approximately well, the coverage is endless and unbearable. I mean, I'm almost at the point where I would actually be more interested in hearing about Taylor Swift's wedding than I would be about the England team. Yeah. And there was that whole thing that they tried to get there was apparently an attempt to get the time changed. And it didn't go through. But what is ridiculous? Susanna Reid, yes I did. I saw her clyping on about
Excuse me, but I could use a human's help.
how Scotland got a bank holiday. Yeah, she can do one. It's like, as was pointed out, there was quite a decent contingent of the Tartan army that went over to the US for the games and everything. A large portion of them weren't even born the last time Scotland was in a World Cup. The last time Scotland was in a World Cup, I was in primary school. So it was just a case of, you know, wind your neck in and shut up. Yeah, it's like I was in primary school the last time Scotland was in a World Cup. There were some, you have on the opposite end of the spectrum, there were some Scottish fans, they didn't actually think they were going to live long enough to see Scotland in a World Cup again. But yes, there's been this whole big thing about like the pubs being allowed to stay open and all this thing, and I actually saw a great TikTok about it. Hang on, I'll pop the link in the let me see, where is it? Let me do that. But yeah, right. I'm gonna pop the link in the chat for this. Yeah, I got the thing about this sort of like, get updates for Brazil and Norway. It's like, don't care. But then it's like, oh, update for the Yannick Sinner match. Yes, please. I will watch that later. Right, there is me. And I think this one sums it up quite well.
I like the rain. It's pleasant.
Me too, Beast. I'm a fan of the rain as well. I do like the rain. But yeah, I think the TikTok that I shared, the guy in that makes a very good point. About the whole sort of... Yeah, trigger warning for Keir Starmer. Well, we probably won't have to put up with him for much longer. At least not as PM. So... see how that all pans out. Right. That's lightened the load a little bit. Yeah, I mean, there is a great British icon in 10 Downing Street who has managed to surpass and remain at Downing Street past, I think, 7 Prime Ministers? Or is it 6? What do I need to make? Swimming pool and fishing bay. Right. This great British institution. Larry the Cat. There is a cat at Downing Street called Larry that has managed to outlast 7 prime ministers. I mean, hell, one of my greatest tweets of all time was about a prime minister. And it combined two very interesting things, politics and Strictly Come Dancing. Because it was the series that Tony Adams was on. He is a footballer. He was not a great dancer, but he was as entertaining as all hell. He lasted on Strictly Come Dancing longer than Liz Truss was Prime Minister. Right. I can't make any fishing bait because I don't have the stones. Right, it wanted me to make a swimming pool, didn't it? Yeah, this is the thing, it's like this idea of I almost want to say it's kind of like a sort of cult of personality. But then putting the word personality in the same conversation as anything to do with Nigel Farage just gives me the ick. Oh, I've heard of Harvest Moon, but I've never actually played it. I have heard of it in passing. This is where I go through every box because I forget what's in half of the boxes. Yeah, I mean, right now it just seems to be qualification for office. It's a case of, are you rich? Are you a rich man? Right, how short am I with the crystals for this? Okay, not too many, so that's not bad. Although what I will do... Yeah, I'm... Okay, it's a look. There we go. No, here's a weird thing. Well, I think it's a little bit weird because when I was younger I could explain it, but no I can't. I like cats. I think cats are quite cute. Cats don't seem to like me. This is the problem that I have. Cats don't seem to like me very much. Now, when I was younger, I could easily explain it off. Because I grew up with dogs. So I could just explain it off as like, oh, you know, the cats are picking up a little bit of, like, maybe a scent. Or, you know, so something like that. So, maybe the sort of, the weariness is coming from that. But, I haven't had a dog in a long time. This is actually the longest part of my life where I've not had a dog. So, I just don't get it. I don't understand it now, why cats don't seem to like me very much. I don't know whether I still give off that sort of dog person vibe. I probably do. I'm easily distracted by dogs. Dogs and pandas. Oh, nice. One of my friends at school had ferrets. They were adorable. They were so cute and just so chill. It's great.
There's something we have to talk about.
There's something. So remembering, there was one of my teachers in primary school. He had snakes. And sort of like, you know, with the sort of last day of school before like the holidays and stuff like that, you just kind of did nothing. Well, there was one time he actually brought in one of his snakes. Yeah, games day pretty much. He just did bugger all. And he actually brought in, I think it was it one or two of his snakes? And everyone else was sort of like, well, no, 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 no. Getting away, and I'm like, oh, cute! Yeah. I will say, I got lucky in that when it came to the maths department, I didn't get the stern teacher. I got the kind of chilled one. The problem was, he was one of those sort of chill people, and I'm kind of like that myself. It's like, chill for the most part, but when we snap, we snap. And there was once, because the way my school was laid out, you had English on one floor and then maths was directly above it. So it was handy for us because we could just come out the English class, go upstairs, and we were at the maths classrooms. So that was handy for us because there were stairs at either end of the corridor. And there was one time we were sitting in English class and we just hear this voice just roaring from outside. And it took about a minute or so for a lot of us to realise what was going on. Basically, this teacher had... The class before were just winding him up. They were winding up just to see if they could get a rise out of him. And, well, they succeeded. And he is roaring at them to the point we can hear it downstairs. Because it was literally a case of, right... there was like his classroom, staircase, and then at the bottom of the staircase was my English classroom. So we could hear it. And there was a bunch of us in his class, like the next period. So it was like, we all just sort of looked at each other and it's like, oh, hell no. Yeah. So yeah, that was not fun with the maths teachers, but The worst one for me was actually my history teacher. Well, I say history teacher, so a history modern studies teacher. The department taught both. His forte was more modern studies. Purely because I think he wanted to go into politics, but it kept failing. But he openly admitted, now he's not a teacher now anymore. He left teaching a few years ago. But when he was a teacher, he openly admitted to making judgments on people
My friends,
based
the trolls, would
on
love
their siblings. So if he knew that you were related to someone that he'd previously taught, his perception of you would be based on how they were. So if they were a good student, you were expected to be a good student. If he didn't like them, he didn't like you. And guess which category I fell into? See, there's not much of a gap between me and my brothers. Yeah, ding ding ding, he didn't like me. He had taught my older brother. Well, I say older, both my brothers are older than me. But he had taught my brother. They didn't get on. So he took pretty much an immediate dislike to me. And he also didn't like the fact I kept proving him wrong. So yeah, basically, he was a total dick. But his justification was he did it to everybody, so it wasn't like he was singling anybody out. It's like he judged everybody based on their siblings. It's like, that still makes you a judgmental prick. You judgmental prick. So... But as I say, he's not a teacher anymore. So at least no one else has to put up with him. I mean, I should have figured I was in for a rough ride at secondary school when... I don't know if the concept of induction weeks is a thing outside of Scotland. You know, where before you go up to, like, secondary school, you spend... Well, around here it's a week. You spend some time at the secondary school you're going to, you know, you get to meet your teachers, get your class schedule and stuff like that, and just so it's not a complete sort of shock to the system when you start after the summer holidays. I should have known I was going to get a bad start when we get to induction week. I'm sort of sitting in what would be my registration class. And, you know, they're giving out the timetables to everybody. And I hear someone say, "Oh God, not another one."
I think living here is a marvellous opportunity.
And I know they were talking about me because no one else in my class had older siblings. Well, no one else in my section of the class had older siblings. They were the older siblings. You know, a lot of my friends actually have younger siblings. I'm one of the very few that has older. So yeah, I knew that was going to be... I was going to be in for an interesting start. That whole sort of idea of hearing, "Oh God, not another one," when I've only been in the building 5 minutes. But it was literally just because my brother had left a few weeks before I started.
I'm having a pretty good day.
Right, I suppose I should go find Donald Duck. I'm just wandering around here. Actually, can I craft the fishing bait? Yeah, I mean... I will say, there are some incredibly brilliant teachers. I mean, I am biased, because I have quite a few friends who are now teachers. Which one did I have to make? I've completely forgot which one I had to make. Fishing bait. So... But then... I see some of them. And it's like... How? How in the name of Smeg are you a teacher? It's like, you are trusted to look after young people. And like, educate them and stuff. And it's like... But you're a bit of a Dave. How does that happen? I mean, some of them, yes, they are... You know, they're smart, empathetic people, and it's like, yeah, you know, teaching's a good fit for them. But then there are some, it's like, how? And also, why? Right, Donald's at home.
This place is the cat's pajamas.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had some good teachers. Granted, most of them were at sort of college level. Not necessarily at school level, but... But yeah, it's weird, it's
I'm
like...
gonna make sure we have a great day.
It's like, you do get all these stories about sort of people having like sort of really memorable teachers that have stuck with them for like really good reasons and everything like that. No, my teachers have, the teachers that have stuck in my brain are all the ones that were not great to me. Right, are there any more flowers kicking about? Because I only need to... Oh, inventory's full. Crap, I need to go home and empty some stuff out. But that seems to be the way with teachers. You either remember the really good ones or the really bad ones. I mean, not necessarily bad in that they were bad teachers, but just... the memories are bad. So yeah, you seem to remember either sort of one or the two. And... right, what was my undiagnosed? Anxiety disorder, panic disorder, depression, anemia, MCMV. I mean, even like the sort of basic anxiety stuff didn't get... That wasn't until what, my mid-late 20s. Yeah, they really didn't. And the thing is, I was having this conversation with someone who's not actually that much younger than me. And there is this thing, it's like you have these conversations with people, and it is amazing like how much has changed. I mean, I look at my like sort of schools now. Wait, what am I even doing? Yeah, I just finished 6th year. Well, my oldest nephew's, he's not in school anymore. He's in his 20s, so. But the younger ones, one's not in school because toddler. But the other two, they're in school, and it's like they've been able to get. It's like they've had sort of conversations about this. But it's also something because I go to mental health group every week, and there's a slight range in ages there. And, well, I'm on the older side of it. So, and we got to talking about sort of mental health provisions and stuff like that, and we were talking about how much it's actually changed, even since
everyone here has been
like we were in school. And it feels like a whole different world. I mean, yeah, there is still absolutely a massively long way to go. But I sort of think back, I mean, let's say I wasn't diagnosed with anything until I was in my mid-20s. And even then, that was only because I pretty much had a breakdown. Yeah, it's that sort of thing. When you think about what happened to the world while we were still in school, it's like, how did we cope with that? And the answer is we probably didn't. You know, I think the only reason that we're not even more messed up is because a lot of us came around at the end of the 80s. You know, I think if we'd have been kids during the 80s, or like teenagers during the 80s, it's like, I don't know. I mean, one thing that did sort of get a laugh at me is like,
I rolled a one. Fuck!
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's like. I mean, I sort of joke, yeah, I sort of joked to one of my little nibblings, it's like, yeah, you don't want to be an adult. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. Stay a kid as long as you can. It's like, I don't recommend being an adult. And I don't think your dad would either. Yikes. 2008, what was I doing? I be at the tail end of uni in 2008. Well, I'd say, yeah. Because I only did a 3-year. But at that point, the mental health stuff had started to really take a toll. And I just kind of slipped through the net. So slipped through the cracks, however you want to call it. And by the time anybody that was in even close to a position of help realised, it was too late. And then I went back to college, what, 2011? Yeah, it would be. And that was when I was able to have a bit more of a sort of open discussion about sort of mental health stuff with the tutors at that point. But they only knew that they knew quickly that something was up because of their own experiences. And they told me that. You know, they obviously didn't go into detail because it's none of my business, but they did sort of say, and then, you know, I got sort of help and support through them, and then finished college, what, 2014, yeah, so 2014-ish. Oh no, it was, no, 2013. My bad. 2013, and then, unfortunately, the end of that year was crap because I lost both my grandparents. So that kind of derailed things a fair bit. Then it was a case of, okay, I need to go get a job now. So ended up at a local theatre, just doing odd bits and pieces during the day. And then, yeah, yeah, but 2017, I just kind of, something in my brain just kind of snapped, went pop, did whatever, and, you know, I don't know what compelled me to do it, but I messaged my best friend who's a nurse, and then she was just like, right, I'm coming to get you and I'm taking you to hospital. So that's how I got the first lot of diagnosis, and then, what, a couple of years after that, got everything else. Yeah, I think it's that sort of thing, it's like, sometimes we millennials, we suck at communicating. It's like, we're not the greatest communicators at the best of times. And, well, the thing is, I'd say it was probably easier back then because we're all sort of at similar stages in our lives. But now we're all kind of, it's all sort of very different, because now some are married, some have kids, some have moved away.
Hey, over here.
You know, we're all at at very different stages. Yeah, and I'll be the first to admit I've shut myself off from a lot of people.
Aye, I think living here is a
I've definitely
marvellous
done that.
opportunity.
I am absolutely guilty of that. Because I just don't want to feel like I'm intruding on anything.
The number of friendly residents in this valley is quite impressive.
You know, and I think that sort of stems from, like, as a teenager, it's like, I was only ever invited to things because, like, my friends were invited and I was sort of in proximity. So it was kind of like, it looked bad for the other people if they didn't at least sort of extend the idea of an invite. Yeah, it's that sort of thing. It's like I always feel like I'm kind of intruding, or I'm like interrupting or something, and even if someone tells me that I'm not, I still feel that way. I mean, it's very easy for me to go days without talking at all. It'd probably be even longer if I didn't do this. In fact, it would easily be longer if I didn't do this. Right, is the Hercules Realm actually just a door in the castle? Because if it is, I'm just gonna go and do it. Yeah, actually, inventory could do with a bit of emptying first. Okay, not as empty as I'd like, but...
Hope you have a bull market day.
I mean, I even went through a period, again, probably in sort of late teens, early 20s, where it's like, I didn't even want there to be any record that I existed. It was that bad. It's like I didn't want there to be any kind of notion that I existed at all. I'm not good with, like, messaging or anything like that. I'm very much a sort of, I will disappear and reappear as the brain gremlins allow. Right, I forgot to check how many I needed. Right, 5 of them, right. And it was just 4 stars, so it could be anything. Right, let's go with some canoe. Oh, I need to get some wheat up in here. Chowder. Cream scallops. Can't do any festive stuff. Let's go fish tacos now. Gazpacho? No. Actually, was that 4 or was that 5? Oh, it was 5. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm a sort of... I much prefer to sort of sit back and observe. I've kind of always been that way. I think even when I was a kid, it's like I would sort of be the one like sort of family things. I'd be sort of like sitting back somewhere, just sort of taking everything in. Right, let me go and see if to get Hercules is just a thing. Actually, may as well be appropriately like dressed to go and see Hercules. Right, where's the thing? Now, I do sometimes wish that these were in alphabetical order, and they're not. Which means I can never find what I'm looking for. Screw it. I know that would come under... Did I mark that as a favourite, that dress I had on? I didn't. Is it classified as a costume? Where is it? How have I managed to lose it already? There it is. Right. Mark as favourite so I don't lose it. Now, I don't have anything approaching the Laurel yet, so... We got any other different colour headbands, or have we just got the white one? I'll just get the white one, that's fine. Because then if I can get Hercules, then I can do those other... Right, that's Monsters Inc., that's Beauty and the Beast, that's Mulan. Oh, that's Lady and the Tramp. I was wondering what that was. It's Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, hello.
Story will take you to a realm governed by a powerful pantheon of mythic gods. It's best to cause as little mischief as possible.
Huzzah! Well, sure.
Where's my other... I've got two companions. Where's the other one? I love when it's just a case of just pet your companion. It's like, yes. Yeah. I will say that that's where I've got pretty lucky. It's like my family's quite understanding that I'm sort of a quiet person and that, you know, I will need to sort of go and like recharge the social battery and stuff. They are quite understanding that way. So I have got quite lucky with them. Right. Actually, how many? Oh, 315. Nice. Because yeah, I think remove Night Thorns with Hercules. Take a photo of a true hero's house. Yeah, they're the only ones at the routine that I still do. Right, rewards. I should be able to get these. The stadium seats. The curved seats. And the cloud runway. Yay! Okay. Got everything on that page. Right, what can I get on this? Okay, let me grab the pillars. And then I'll need about a couple hundred to do the rest of them. Yeah, that's fine. Right. I might as well go and get Hercules. Cookie cat's not. Oh.
You're kidding me!
Right, actually, I'd be just as well tracking that one. Explore the Hercules run. Well, these look like night thorns. I think this Greek version is going to be a bit easier for me to navigate than Hades. Maybe. Hey, dude.
About time.
Where I come? I came from the door. Came from Dreamlight Valley. Okay, they've never heard of it. Got bigger problems right now. So unless you're secretly some kind of hero, I'd ask you to buzz off. Well, I'm no hero, but it looks like I'm all you've got.
Aw,
Yeah, you can't argue with me.
how about that?
Philoctetes, but you can call me Phil. Good, because I hate... I would worry about getting Philoctetes wrong. Okay, as you can see, my island's all fogged up. Thinking the gods must be ticked off about something, but I can't be sure just yet. Boy Hercules, we're sure you've heard of him, went to the temple on the other side of the island to find out what's going on, but he hasn't come back yet, and I'm getting worried. Okay. Okay.
Unbelievable!
1, I'm not a hero, I'm a trainer of heroes. 2, I can't see anything through this fog. And 5, there's a bunch of thorns in the way. I can barely see them, let alone get through them. Familiar with mysterious thorns, I'll investigate the area and see if I can find Hercules.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You gotta do this one on your own.
If you need help from the moonlight, a gift to the gods will brighten the night.
You made it!
Okay. No sign of Herc, but I came across a strange message. Something about needing moonlight. Okay, we've got to get in touch with Artemis.
Yeah.
If we can find a way to channel her moonlight, we can get through the fog. I know about Artemis.
Yeah.
You know who doesn't know Artemis?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, there's a moon headband lying around here somewhere that might help. Moon headband. Yeah, training piece for one of my trainees, but that's a pathetic story for another time. I think it fell in the pool of water over there.
Interesting.
Fish that out and place it on the Artemis pedestal by the pond. I'm cooking up an idea.
Go on, get out of here.
Can I keep the headband? It looks kind of nice. Yeah, can I keep that? That looks nice. Did the thing, now
For
what?
you, I'll waive my usual fees.
Okay, now you have potential. Once I'm done training you, you'll be unstoppable.
How about that?
Okay, gotta make sure you're truly hero material. I'll put you through a couple of obstacle courses to test it. Oh, God's sake. Before we get to that, I was thinking maybe you should offer Artemis something extra beyond the headband. Gods love gifts. Well, she's the goddess of the wilderness, so I'll find some natural limits for... Okay. Well, she's the goddess of the hunt, but yeah, same thing. Gods all have pedestals where we offer them gifts. How do you not know this? I like learning things. You say so.
Go on.
Anyway, if Artemis likes our gifts, you may lend us a little moonlight. Give us the edge in finding her.
Remember, don't just barrel in without thinking.
Luckily, I did all this earlier.
About time.
Okay, would you look at that? Artemis liked the gifts. She sure did. And check out that moon headband. Looks like Artemis did something to it.
Yes.
Bet she did. It's got a little of that goddess glow in it now.
Interesting.
Pick it up. Yes, I get to wear it.
See
I
ya.
get to wear the headband. Yes. I get to wear the headband. Because that is a nice headband. Actually, let me go back and move them around this pedestal. As well, because I'll probably have to do that later on anyway. Save myself a bit of time. Right. Out the way, Phil. Ta-da! I am collecting lava. Just in case. I also just want to check something. Because sometimes whenever you change what's on your back, it changes the glider you're using. Oh, nope, still using the right one.
For you, I'll waive my usual
Okay, you can
fees.
see you got some real fight in you. More love than a fighter. Yeah, that's all nice and good, but it's going to take some ferocity if you want to be a hero. Now, listen up. We've got these moonlight beacons that can help us with the fog. I bet you can light them if you're wearing the moon headband. Sounds easy enough.
Yeah.
Not so fast.
Yeah.
I'm not sending you after Herc till I know you can handle it. You're a trainee, and I've lost good trainees by throwing them in cold. I want to test your heroic abilities first. Remember the obstacle course I mentioned? I see where this is going. Run the obstacle course and prove to me you got what it takes. And if you can grab all the coins I put in there in under 2 minutes, I'll be even more impressed.
Go on.
You can come back and train on an obstacle course at any time you want. The faster you are, the more impressed I'll be. Well, what are you waiting for? Go, go, go.
You gotta
Okay.
do this one on your own.
Interact with the starting line to begin an obstacle course. Navigate through obstacles with your raw tools and Dreamlight Magic. For an extra challenge, pick up all collectibles before this time runs out. My witty speaker after all, now you're ready to get through all this fog and find Herc. Okay, using moonlight beacon to slide my way through the woods. If Hercules is in there, I'll find him.
I'm counting on you.
Is this cheese? Am I picking up bits of cheese? If so, I'm not mad about it, because I like cheese. I do like me some cheese, so I'm not mad about it. This might also be a good time to see, to actually, for me to say, I've never seen Hercules, so I don't know. Okay, top 3 cheeses. Top 3 cheeses. Ooh. Well, I do like a smoked cheddar. Like if you can get like a really good mature or a smoked cheddar, ideally both. I also like Iberico cheese. And this may be a bit of a cop-out, but mozzarella. See, I do know the princess. Because that was Megara. Wasn't it? So I know about her. But yeah, I've not actually seen the film Hercules. Oh, this looks like fun. And there's Hercules. What's up, dude? Don't mind me, I'm just building a pickaxe. What's up?
What can I help you with?
Okay, Phil's been worried about you. Oh, that's nice. Been trying to figure out why it's gotten so foggy around here. But as you can see, I found an even bigger problem. This storm is making it impossible to reach the temple. The gods must really be upset about something. I need to talk to Phil. He helped me clear some of that fog. He might have an idea for this too.
Guess I'll see you around.
Right. Phil?
You ready? I'll tell you what's what.
I've already told him that you were worried about him. You can admit you were worried.
Hey!
Okay, not to break this up, but we should probably focus on the task at hand. You know, the giant swirly thing stopping you from getting to the temple. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, blocking our way to the temple. This is sounding more and more like the gods are angry about something. You think?
Wow!
Yeah, damn right they can be. 1 minute you run a race about to win, the next thing you want an Ivy plant open for some rain, you know? Anyway, good news is some of them aren't ticked off. Artemis helped us, didn't she?
Huh?
Okay, so what god could help us cross the cliffs?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Hermes. Hermes is quick enough. That got a traveler's joke. Oh, you're slow.
Ugh.
Is Hercules actually that much of a himbo? Get some flying boots, but we gotta give him the material. It's all wing boots stuck in marble somewhere. Okay, so he is a himbo. Like, this version of Hercules is a himbo. Okay, find the wing boots and then it. Hey, Charlie.
Remember,
Good
don't
to
just
see you.
barrel in without thinking.
Go watch her. No, what I'm gonna go watch after the stream is the last 2 episodes of The Cave. That's my plan. Well, actually, no, I'll be doing the clips and stuff for this. Ooh, beer and food festival. I mean, I'm with you for the food festival, not so much the beer. There be the boots. Oh, haggis hot dogs and rosemary baked fries. Oh, that's a nice combination. You have the Hang on, were me picking up cheese and wine? Well, not so much cheese, but mostly like cheese and stuff. Oh, thank you, Charlie. I was saying earlier, I spent the afternoon sort of just mucking about in Canva and somehow came up with this.
You made it.
I think I just got lucky with like the filters that they can offer.
Go on.
But yeah, I'm just thinking with like the food and stuff. Am I gonna have to give stuff to Dionysus? Because food and stuff's making me think Dionysus. Right. Yeah, you probably won't hear the Hercules music though, because I've got the streamer mode on, which takes out the licensed music. Let me talk to her. Why can't I talk to Hercules?
Hey there.
Okay, put the boots and the feathers on the pedestal, but nothing happened.
Huh?
Well, it's
Oh.
oh, okay. Okay, I gotta take part in legendary meal to impress Hermes. Okay, gather some ingredients and cook something worthy of a god. When you're done, put the meal on the pedestal and see what happens.
Okay, until next time.
Right, so I need to go fish. But no, I thought with like the food and stuff, I was thinking Dionysus, but yeah, I suppose feeding Hermes. That makes sense. Now we need the Aegean Delights. Whatever. Whatever that is. Okay, it's just a bunch of shellfish. First, let me just flatten these and get the box. Right. Right. There we go. Have I ballsed this up already? Oh no, I go around the outside. Do they keep crashing out? Weird. Okay, now what do I do? Oh, I see, I go around this way. Hey, I got a prize. I got a prize. Okay, I did the thing.
What can I help you with?
Okay, the wing boots have the power of the gods, or one god anyway. Should be able to cross the storm cliffs now, which means we're one step closer to the temple and figuring out what the gods are upset about.
Hey,
Okay.
don't work too hard, okay?
Right. So, interact with the Hermes symbol. And I go whoosh. Oh, I'm gonna be forging some stuff. the other way.
Boy,
Okay, there's
am I
Temple.
glad
We need
to
to get
see
inside
you.
and see why the gods are so angry. Too bad it's locked behind that gate, and knowing the god's strength alone ain't gonna break that thing down. Okay. Yeah, we can give it.
Wow.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Right.
You're joking.
Still. Oh, I'm not here. I'm still on probation. Did
Uh,
you notice the crest in the ground looks all mixed up? Okay, let me see if I can realign the mismatched crest pieces. Maybe that will help.
okay, until next time. Hey, you made it! Great. Guess
Oh,
I'll see you
have I,
around.
oh, I did it upside down. Oops. This is Dreamlight Valley, yes. This is the Hercules realm.
Hey there.
Okay, looks like a mold to make something. Is it bracers? Could probably get from dear old dad.
Huh?
Okay, make the bracers.
How much for cheese?
Yeah, just like the headband and the boots.
Hey.
Okay, we infuse these with Zeus's power like we did Artemis and Hermes. We can use them to break up. Yeah.
We make a great team.
Yeah. It is a bit of a... Hang on, I think the full would make something. Oh! Did I miss a piece of thing? Hang on. Did I miss something the first time round? I did. Oops. Ah well. Right. Right. That's that done. Right, I don't think I'm going to be able to get Zeus's attention the way that sometimes happens in mythology with Zeus and women. Because this is Disney. So I don't think they're going to go down that route. So let's see what they come up with. Okay.
Huh.
I just shouted at him. Armies and Hermes, we had to entice him to help us out. Make him laugh, make him angry. Don't make him cry.
Huh?
How's that gonna help? Lightning tears?
Uh-huh.
I was feeling this one. I think we need to go another route. Okay, what do you suggest? Okay,
You're
loves to laugh.
joking.
Keeps personal click. Of course, Zeus has dad jokes.
Yeah. Hey. I'm
Of
counting
course,
on you.
Zeus likes dad jokes. Right, so Scrooge, Merlin, and Goofy. Right, let's see where they are. Right, where are they? Okay, Scrooge is there, Goofy's there. Where's Merlin? Oh, Merlin might actually be on the island. Right,
Hey,
Scrooge.
I've got a job for you. Good day to you.
Right, I need you to give me a dad joke. I knew if a good joke's cheesier the better. Of course I do. Okay, one day you see two cows in a field. Which one is on holiday? The one with the wee calf. Oh dear God. Oh my God, that's so bad. Especially when you use a Scottish accent.
Hope you have a bull market day.
Right, Goofy was wandering up around here. Is he still... Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Ah, right, Merlin's actually down here.
There you are. Oh,
Okay, no fatherly joke. Once attended a theatre performance about puns. It was a play on words. That's so cheesy. I thought it was pretty good, but I do. Oh my.
what a magical mess.
I need to make a god laugh so hard he zaps some arm bracers.
Never forget.
Right, actually,
Your
while I'm here,
imagination is a powerful magic.
I'll just rattle through
Ha
this conversation
you.
because I know one of the
Very
tasks was to have a conversation with Merlin. Right, where is Goofy? Where has he wandered off to?
Gotta say, there's some nice folks around here.
I did not think I would be dealing with dad jokes in this. Right, there's Goofy.
Hey there, pal. How
Okay,
about a
seem like a
chat?
guy who knows jokes. Could you tell me one? Okay, that's about nice comment I've ever heard.
Oh.
Love jokes. Now which one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. Where do fish sleep? In the riverbed. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yippee!
Is this just gonna turn into, like, filling the chat full of dad jokes?
Hope you have a bull market day.
If so, I'll just leave you to it. Cause I've got no. Right, I've got jokes.
About time. I'm counting on you.
Hey there.
Okay, come up with any good jokes, make my father laugh. Yeah, with a little help from some friends. Okay, tell me the funniest one you heard and we'll see if father agrees.
Wow.
Hey, it worked.
Guess I'll see you around.
I have cat facts? What the hell? I did not realize I had cat facts. I got dog facts! Yay, I love that. I really should look at the alerts. See, breaking into a locked temple, this is more like Hades. This is a bit more what I've been used to. You know, breaking into a temple and smashing stuff. And, you know, wielding the weapon with the power of a god. Hey, if you've got dad jokes, keep them coming. I love that this is how I learn I have cat facts and dog facts. Okay, cats are not better than dogs. Dogs are better. This may be why cats don't like me. Because I literally just said dogs are better. I like dogs. I'm a dog person. Well, I'm just gonna do what a lot of people do and ignore science. Because if I don't agree with science, therefore it's wrong. Okay, someone's messed about with this picture.
You ready? I'll tell you what's what.
Huh. Okay.
Well, the problem is, right? I can't have just like one dog emote. I'd want an emote with like all the dogs. Because I think to pick one dog would be unfair. Yeah, speaking like a German. That's the idea, it's like science doesn't agree, so I'm just gonna ignore science.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's disrespectful. And dangerous. Smell a trickster up to no good. No, like Hermes. Nah, this feels like an outsider cousin causing chaos just for fun. Focus on fixing the mosaic. We need to find the missing mosaic pieces so I can put it back together.
Go on, get out of here.
Aha, me doing the smash and everything just now means I've found the pieces a lot quicker. Right, where's the ah there? Could be. I already did the smash and smash. Right, I've got the bits.
For you, I'll waive my usual fees.
Okay, now if we put it back together, the gods should be appeased or at least less ticked off with us. Yeah, that should be... They are touchy. They're petty so-and-sos.
See ya!
Right. That there. Right, let me get the edges first. Nope. And the roll piece goes at the top. Right, that there. That there. Hades being a grump as usual. There we go. Done. And it's all pretty again. Okay, everything's going back to normal. You're the genuine art kid. Great work. I did do great work. Humble and heroic. We're lucky you showed up when you did. So, what's next for you? Are you going to train with Phil on the island? No, I'm going home. New adventure. Okay, what about you, Phil? No can do, kid. I've got a little something I gotta look after here first. Satyr stuff, you go ahead, I'll catch up as soon as I'm done. Okay. Right, now I have to go and put Hercules' house in the valley. Please don't be absolutely massive. Some of these houses have been absolutely massive, and trying to fit them all. Yeah, you look after yourself, Charlie. Right. Place Hercules' house in the valley. I know where I want to place it. Oh, I've got pouches. These all just good things for a while. Yeah. Hero bust, a warrior column, and... oh, 2 columns, okay. Right, let's see how big this house actually is. I want to do is, if I can... Okay, there will be space for it over there. I just need to go and clear it first. I just need to go make sure it's fully clear first.
Okay, who here
Although
needs my
actually,
protection?
putting it in the plateau. No, would it be better putting the villa in the plateau? I might be better putting it in the plateau actually. Because I have got a lot more space here to work with. Yeah, I've got a bit more space here to work with. So... that might be... This is where switching to a mouse is a lot easier. Right, let me all just shugle everything up. Oh, are we doing a knock-knock joke? Right, who's there? Dare I ask? None. None who? None your business. Let me put the villa there, and then what I can do is I can move. So we can have some trees around him. Just so it's not all kind of cramped in the one... sort of spot. There we go, that's not too bad.
Good day, dear. Oh.
Right. Get the villa in. It's alright.
You look like someone in need of a hero.
Okay, yeah, recognizing that he used to live here, got to go back as soon as there's a lot to catch up on. Wish Phil could come along too. Yeah, me too. Bet he'd love it here. Wonder if we can convince him somehow. Well, he is
That was
stubborn, but
good.
Phil does sometimes think with his stomach. If we bring him some good food, he might stop digging his hooves and join us. I can definitely cook up some 5-star meals for him. Bring them over to him and see if that entices him to join
A
us.
guy can really belong in a place like this.
Okay, prepare any 5-star meal. Okay, I can do that. Well, let's go with the Greek pizza. Because why not? Ah, actually, before I go back, I can take a photo of Hercules' house and get the duty thing done. I can't do any night thorns because I got rid of them all already for this. For this one. But if I take a photo of the house... that should count towards the routine duties. Yes, it does. Nice. Right. Right. You know what? Let me grab this. And then I can work up to getting the rest. So that's what, 220 to get the rest of this page. How much for... okay. And then 40 for the hair. I really want that hair. I want that hair. Right.
I'd really like to talk to you.
Fast travel, realms. Hercules! Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. Screenshot. Hey, I brought you food.
Listen, we got work to do.
Okay, Hercules and I thought this food might convince you to join us in the valley.
Not bad.
Gotta say that does look appetizing. But I can't leave here yet. Okay, why not?
Interesting.
I didn't see it in front of her because he needs a break, but I was looking for the trickster god. I gotta know who was messing around with the mosaic and taking off the gods. You sure it's really a god? Who else could it be? Angry nymph, centaur with a grudge? I'm not sure. In my experience, it could be anything at this point. It really could be. Did you find any clues while I was away? Nah, I haven't found a thing yet. I'll take a look around myself. Maybe I'll find...
See ya.
Okay, we found what looks like a spool of thread.
Listen, we got work to do.
Okay, yeah, I found the thread. Looks like it maybe made a dreamlight.
Uh-huh.
Don't know what that means, but it sounds important. Okay, come to the valley, you can learn all about it. We'd love to have you there. If you join me and Herc, I promise I'll learn more about this. Trickster, whatever they are. Okay, so this is his quest line then.
Remember, don't just barrel in without thinking.
So yeah, that'll be his quest line. It's basically finding out who this is. Right.
Yes! You ready? I'll tell
Okay,
you
this
what's
place
what.
ain't half bad. Glad you like it. Sure you'll feel right at home here.
Interesting.
Yeah, me too. It's all coming back. Me and Herc have been here before. And thanks for all your help with the Angry Gods before. You got a true hero's heart, kid. Thank you. Believe me, it really means a lot. Hey, don't go getting all mushy on me. Sorry, but your big heart is no longer a secret. Alright, alright. Okay, we're gonna do now. Anything I want, I guess. Maybe I'll try something new. Dip my hooves in the arts. Who knows?
Go on.
See you around, kid. Remember, keep your eyes peeled for more clues about whoever or whatever dropped that thread.
You did real good, kid.
Right. Chat with the village's best deal maker. That's Scrooge. Is he in the shop or is he wandering around? He's wandering around. He's up by Peter Pan.
Aye, I think living here is a marvellous opportunity. Whoa! Ho, ho, ho. Aha! Aye. Aye, yeah. Thank you kindly.
Okay, finish up some Dreamlight duties. Right. I think that's the first time I've ever used a reroll thing. Right, let's go into the restaurant. Okay, just the 3. Got grey stuff, potato puffs, and cupcakes.
Oh, hi. Ooh, thanks.
Okay, 5 vegetables, sell a mineral, harvest the bananas. Okay,
Hi.
I can do that.
How interesting.
Right. Hey! I got a new thing. Right then. Now, actually, what I probably should do is track these ones, but... Right, 3 decorations to the forest. Well, that's quite easy because I can just add in some paving slabs and then it counts. Okay, pick 3 mushrooms. Okay. I keep forgetting how loud that is. Yep, Scottish jump scare. When in doubt, bagpipes. You think I'd be used to it by now, but I'm not. There's still that sort of, you bam! Pick up some mushrooms, and then here. There's actually any left for me to pick up. Nope. And then there's a third one. Companion. Still have things to take a picture. Right, change outfit. It can literally be just as easy as changing over the glasses. Okay, 4 rock spots. Now I know there's 2 over here. And there's 1 down here, and then there's... Oh, I have a mailbox thing. Okay. And there is 2 over here. And I think for the coins I can see who's in Tiana's restaurant. Yeah, 4 rock spots. Harvest 3 spices. That shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. Right, Tiana's restaurant. Who's in here? Right, let's have a look. We have apple sorbet, gazpacho, and a lobster roll. I don't know if this will get me to the 500 coins, but it's... It'll make a dent at least.
Hello, my friend. Oh, goodbye.
There we go, there's the 500. Right.
I'm so glad you're here. I suppose it's time to say goodbye.
Right, I'm just gonna do the... So Cinderella was daydreaming.
Uh-huh.
Let's keep my dream a secret.
Splendid.
Tell her wish it won't come true. What if I want to help you with your wish? Suppose I haven't thought about that. Alright, I promise to tell you if I have a wish you can make come true. Ooh. Leveled up. Right. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Right. I can do the sell a mineral, but I don't think I've got enough fish to
Hi
do
there,
it.
pal.
Yeah, I'm not carrying any fish. Right. That's the Dreamlight juice done. Right, apples. Right. That's gonna take some time because I think even with the sort of multi thing that you sometimes get, I don't think I'm gonna get to 50. Right, have I got any apple trees down here?
Time to make some money.
No, it's most of the cherry trees I've got down here. And then...
Oh, sorry to bug you, but I need to go.
down here, and I think there's one up here. I may be wrong though. I think I am. Oh no, hang on. Hang on. They're not in the plateau, they're in the Forgotten Lands. They're next to Jack's place. There they are. Right, what fish have I got? Have I got any in here to sort? No, I tend to keep the food stuff stored in the house. Right.
Time to make some money.
Right, is there any in... Aha! There we go. Box of random stuff coming in clutch.
Please.
I want to pet the bird. Yay!
I am not who I used to be. I'm not that scared cub anymore.
Right. Let me just sell this stack of fish.
How's it going?
Right. Where am I going? Gems. Okay, Frosted Heights, Forgotten Lands. Everywhere. Okay, that's good. Okay, so Frosted Heights, Forgotten Lands, and pretty much anywhere and everywhere. Right. No. No, you definitely can't. That might be a mod for GTA, I don't know, to turn, you know, shopkeepers into Goofy, but I know on this end you can't do it. It's not very Disney. You know? It's not very Disney. Right. Oh, right, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Because I don't want to be on too late. Because I definitely did that last time. Oh, right, so. Thank you to everybody for popping in. This has been fun. It really has been. In all honesty, I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream tonight. I've not been feeling that great mentally, so. I thought, why not? See what happens. If I'm not on for long, I'm not on. But, you know, made good time. Made a fair amount. I have not seen Goofy Movie. There are a lot of movies I've not seen. I think one time I did actually go through the list of films that are represented in Dreamlight Valley and said which ones I'd seen. Yeah, I think that is part of it, sort of like just talking. I mean, it is just me just blethering into a microphone in my house. So. But yeah, I mean, and then hopefully I'll be able to feel even better later on when Mexico beat England. Hopefully that'll make me feel even better. And then I'll get to watch them cry and moan and bitch and complain about all the reasons why they were crap. Knowing full well that if it was the women's team, they'd probably do better. In fact, actually for a fair few countries, the women's team would probably do better than the men's. But here we are. So yeah, I hope everybody has the rest of your day, night, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, that it's good. I hope this has been entertaining. If it hasn't, then I hope you find someone that does entertain you, and I'm sorry that's not me. So, all things going to plan, should be back Tuesday. I'm still wondering whether or not I should add another game into the loop again now that I've done now that I'm kind of done with Librarian. Because I did actually have a look at this, what they said with the special stage, and it's basically you can just stand there and the books all go off on their own. You can just press a button and it goes on. So it's nice to watch from like my perspective, but it means I don't do anything. So all I can do is just wander around the library while I wait for all the books to sort themselves. So it's a nice visual. And more stuff has been teased by the devs, so I'm thinking, sort of maybe, for lack of a better term, shelve it until that comes out. And then stick another game in. again, that might be a look, you know, sort of have a look through the library, see what I've got. And go from there. So yeah, ship it back on Tuesday. If anything comes up, I will try and keep everyone as updated as I can. But until next time, love ya, bye.